In the early 1990s, Italian researchers studying macaque monkeys' brain activity during hand movements made an accidental discovery. The same neurons fired whether the monkey grasped a peanut itself or merely watched a researcher grasp one. This finding, mirror neurons, sparked one of the most exciting and, eventually, most overhyped ideas in modern neuroscience, that we understand others by neurally simulating their actions within our own brains. Giacomo Rizzolatti and colleagues at the University of Parma discovered mirror neurons in the ventral premotor cortex of macaque monkeys while recording individual neuron activity during motor tasks. They found that specific neurons fired not only when a monkey performed a goal-directed action like grasping food, but also when the monkey merely observed another individual, monkey or human, performing the same action. This dual firing pattern, responding equally to doing and to watching, had never been documented before and suggested the brain represents observed actions using the same neural machinery used to execute them. While single neuron recording in humans is rare and ethically restricted, neuroimaging studies using fMRI have identified a broader network of brain regions showing mirror-like properties in humans, activating both during action execution and observation, including the inferior frontal gyrus, inferior parietal lobule, and superior temporal sulcus. This human mirror neuron system has been proposed to support not just understanding physical actions, but potentially imitation learning, language acquisition through gesture, and, most controversially, empathy and theory of mind. Simulation theory proposes that humans understand other people's actions, emotions, and intentions not through abstract theoretical reasoning about their mental states, but by internally simulating those states using the same neural systems we would use to generate them ourselves. When you watch someone stub their toe and wince yourself, or watch someone in pain and feel a flicker of that pain, simulation theory holds that your own pain processing and motor networks are activated as a low-level, automatic form of understanding. You partially recreate their experience within your own brain. Tanya Singer's influential neuroimaging research found that watching a loved one receive a painful stimulus activates overlapping brain regions, particularly the anterior insula and anterior cingulate cortex, with those activated when experiencing physical pain directly, though not the somatosensory regions that encode the precise physical location and sensory quality of pain. This partial neural overlap has been interpreted as a neural signature of empathy, sharing the affective, emotional dimension of another's pain without literally experiencing their physical sensation. Despite genuine scientific interest, mirror neurons became one of the most hyped and overextended findings in popular neuroscience, with claims that they explained empathy, language evolution, autism, and even art appreciation, claims that substantially outpaced the evidence. Critics, including Gregory Hickok, have argued that the original monkey mirror neuron findings do not straightforwardly extend to complex human social cognition, that correlational fMRI activation does not prove a causal role for mirror-like activity and empathy, and that the concept has often been invoked as an explanation without being genuinely explanatory. The current scientific consensus treats mirror-like neural activity as a genuine and interesting phenomenon. Shared neural representations for action and emotion clearly exist and likely contribute to social understanding, while rejecting the earlier grand claims that mirror neurons alone explain empathy, language, or autism. Modern models of social cognition integrate simulation-based mechanisms with theory of mind reasoning, contextual inference, and learned social knowledge, recognizing that human social understanding draws on multiple complementary systems rather than any single neural mechanism. Mirror neurons represent both a genuine neuroscientific discovery and a cautionary tale about scientific hype outpacing evidence. The shared neural representations that let us partially simulate others' actions and emotions are real and important, but they are one piece of the much larger, more complex puzzle of how humans understand one another.